Leo, welcome to your 5 card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Wow, Leo. Leo, you're making a lot of decisions in your life based on past experiences. You're learning. A lot of the life lessons that have been coming at you for the past couple of years and causing you a lot of pain and strife and struggle and discomfort, everything's starting to come clear now. You're starting to recognize a new and different and better way of seeing things. The reason I say that is because you have the world right here as your energy, because we have the protagonist and the antagonist. So you've finally dropped the burden of struggling by trying to keep all of these things. This is the burdens of responsibility. These are passions and responsibilities that you've picked up over time, and you're finally going, you know what? Enough is enough. Not every dream I had is tangible. And not every responsibility I placed on myself has really come to fruition and given me a return on investment. So instead, what I'm doing is I'm just going to rise above what isn't helping me, and I'm only going to keep the best of the best on my plate, and I'm going to let everything else fall off. Your overall theme is that you recognize there is no white knight coming to save you. That a dream without a plan is just a wish. So you're putting different things into play, creating a different strategy. You're strategizing what works and what doesn't. You're only taking with you what you can carry. You're not burdening yourself down or constantly going back for something. You're like, you know what? I'll take as much as I can and I'll move forward. And whatever isn't going to come with me just isn't going to come with me. I'll have to leave it behind. And ultimately, you will leave things behind. Okay? Things that you put a lot of time and energy in. But if you're willing to put those things behind and step into the unknown, you must know deep down inside there must be a feeling that there's something better than these things that just weren't working out. Yep, see? Taking time to look at the things that didn't work out. But knowing that you have to drop those bad habits and things. See, this is somebody who wants to go back to the old habits but is really struggling past it. This is a person who's just recognizing that making the same mistakes over and over again by putting those chains around their neck over and over, that they're really hurting themselves. And that's what these 2 cards tell me. You recognized that, yes, other people did things. Sometimes shitty people do shitty things. It just happens. But there are some things that you did that allowed those people in, or there are red flags that you bypassed, or there are just times when you didn't stop and think when you knew you should have. You're recognizing those little nuances and these little things that you need to change in your habits so you can start being more grateful for all the things and that you have and all the things that you do. Leo, you're not blaming anybody else for the spot that you're in. You're recognizing that some circumstances just fall on you. You know, the whole thing's not your fault. But you're recognizing and taking the responsibility for the little things that you do over and over that get you the same negative results. And you're choosing one at a time to systematically change those bad habits to start getting better outcomes. The lesson that you learned here is if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. And in order to get something new, you have to do something different. That's where you are right now. You're beginning to do things differently, one day at a time. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next week.